welcome to the agility section on the YouTube page. Each week we're going to just look at some agility skills, acceleration, deceleration, change in direction, and then also bring in some agility related skills to ball movement and so on. And it's just to give you another way of training really. You've obviously got your cardiovascular training, you've got your strength training, and this just might be another way of keeping you active and also keeping you a bit sharper, doing some real high intensity stuff. As I go through the sessions, I'll try and give you some advice about how you can structure them if you want your pure focus just to be on developing your speed and your agility, and then I'll also give you some tips about how you might set up and run them in terms of the amount of time you work for related to the rest periods if you want to make them more fitness based to work on maybe your anaerobic fitness. Okay, so the first thing we're going to go through is just a little bit about your warm-up. So we are going to be working pretty explosively here, and so it's really important that you're warmed up properly. So within your session you need to be spending about 10 to 15 minutes getting yourself really well warmed up. In terms of the pulse raiser, which you all know should be the first part of your warm-up, what I don't want you to do is just do some basic running. I want us to get into the mode of actually starting to think about change of direction, change of speed as well. Okay, so to get our pulse up, 3 movements that I want you to focus your warm up on. I'm not going to spend too long doing them, but I'm going to show you what they are, and then you need to be doing somewhere between 3 to 5 reps of each movement. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is I'm just going to use the cones. Again, you don't need to necessarily use cones, you can use any objects you've got at home, but I'm going to use them to give me an idea. So the first one I'm going to do is just an acceleration, deceleration movement, and I'm going to do some forwards and backwards running. So I'm going to start here. Every cone I hit, I'm just going to decelerate and work my way back. Okay, and then I'm going to work my way to the next cone, decelerate, work my way back. Okay, you get the idea, and I'm going to work my way up through all of the cones. And as I said, you need to be doing that 3 to 5 times. Second one we're going to do is what we call an S run. It's called an S run because the way we turn is going to be nice and smooth. It's not going to be a sharp turn, it's just going to be getting our body used to change direction and getting our core starting to switch on as we ask our body to change the way we're running. So again, using your cones, we're going to just take nice wide loops around the cone. Running in an S way. On the way back, if you want to walk, depends how hard you want to make the session for you physically, you could walk or jog back, and again just repeat, keeping those turns nice and smooth as you go. Again, 3 to 5 reps, and then the last one I want you to do is our Zed Run. So as it sounds, a bit sharper on the turn here. Okay, and as you do it, I want you to get into our agility mode, which is trying to look at lots of short, sharp contacts with the ground, particularly around the turn. Okay, so as we hit the turn now, I want us to run into it, slow down with lots of steps, get our body controlled, and then try and turn our hips and our shoulders to face the way we're going to go. So as I come in, short steps. Okay, and that's our Zed Run. So again, we're going to do 3 to 5 reps on it, depending on how many you need to make sure that you're fully warmed up. Okay, so pulse is going, breathing rate should be up, body temperature should be nice and warm. We're now going to just switch on our neuromuscular system. So really important that when we are actually working out, that our nerves and our muscles are all firing, and particularly our core muscles are working, so that we don't put too much strain on our knee joints or ankle joints as we actually try and change direction now. So there are 4 movements I want you to do. The first one is just your basic squat movement, something that you should have been taught as you've gone through the college, but if not, just a few reminders. So we're going to look to set up knees in line with feet, okay, and looking for chin, knees, toes all in line, and that's going to be really important as we come to our agility stuff as we go through the next few weeks. Toes, if you want to, you can just point them out slightly. I'll have mine just about 5 degrees out from straight forward, okay, and from there we're just going to look to arms out, just sit down and try and get our quads to about 90 degrees. Okay, so if I just do one side on, okay, chest up, arms out, sit down and up. Okay, you need to be doing somewhere between 15 and 20, and depending on your fitness level you could do them in one go. Nice slow movement, so we're not looking for speed here, we're just looking for control. Okay, and I might do my 15-20 straight off, or if you find that physically hard, just break it down into smaller groups. Okay, the second one we're going to do is just some ankle hops. So both feet, if you've got a line or something that you can use, maybe a join on a patio for example, we're just going to work just over that. Okay, so we're just going to start just with our ankle hops on the line. Okay, so if I go to side on again, so we're just on the balls of our feet, just little contacts. So again, we're getting our neuromuscular system to our lower legs, our ankles, nice and alert, ready for the session that's going to carry on. And I want you to do maybe 20 to 30 seconds of this. Okay, just nice light taps. There. Okay, once you've done that, we're going to go to single leg hops. So again, we're just going to work over the line on the balls of our feet. Okay, and we're just going to try just gently work our way forwards and backwards. And what you'll find when you're doing this is you'll feel your glutes contracting and your quads, your hamstrings all working. My gastrocnemius or my calf muscle already started to contract and work. Okay, make sure you do both legs. So left leg, and then once you come forwards backwards, we can just do some little side to side movements. So from there, side over the line. And as you move side to side, just try and keep your body central. So what we don't want to do is sway, okay? We don't want to move too far. We want to try and keep our body in the middle. So as I go, trying to keep your head in the same position whilst your leg moves. Okay, last one for our warm-up, just to make sure we're really ready to go, is we're just going to do some opposite hand feet taps. Okay, again, making sure that our core is really switched on. So I'm going to go one foot, and I'm just going to look to reach down with my opposite arm, balance and tap my foot. Okay, so keeping my balance through. If I just go through one side on, so nice balance position, down and so on, and you'll feel again your hamstring, your quad, your glute, your ankle all stabilizing you, and already I can feel that my leg muscles are switched on, ready to go. Okay, once I've done those things, also includes any dynamic stretching that you think you need to do. Just a reminder, dynamic stretchings where you move through the stretch. So for example, I might do my walking lunges and just making sure that as I lunge, I just keep moving slowly through that lunge. You guys should be pretty well rehearsed at that from all the sport you normally do. So again, if you just carry on now, 3, 4, 5 minutes of some dynamic stretching, and then we'll get going into our session.